Good morning. Oh my goodness. It is early morning. I'm headed to serve. Y'all know how I do what I do, right? But I woke up with the best news, the best joy. Oh my goodness. Demetrius Thomas coming to you via video on my YouTube channel. I am speaking to all of you in YouTube land. Y'all know why I do what I do. I shared with you all on some amazing videos yesterday. Some of my heart, some of my purpose, my passion. Yes, I've been still, I've been quiet. But through all of that, I've been restored. I'm being restored. I can feel I'm just feeling renewed. I'm feeling the focus. It's above, beyond more than I can ask for. So I had to hop on really quick. I just wanted to encourage you, to inspire you, whatever journey that you're taking in regards to healing. I pray that you can just move forward. I pray that you can just get focused. I pray that God just put people around you to help you see what you need to do in order to get to the places that you need to get to. I pray that you just continue to find your confidence again, find your Godfidence again. I pray that you just continue to get to a place of vulnerability in your own life, so therefore that you can look in the mirror and you can see and you can say to yourself that I need healing. I need to fix this area. I need to work on this area. Again, I'm not perfect. No, I'm not, far from it, but I know that I was very broken. I know that I needed some understanding to be able to look in the mirror, to be truthful to myself, and to say, you got to work on this. You got to fix this. You got to allow these different things to come in your life so you can walk in who you used to be, but not just who you used to be, but a better version of yourself. That's the thing, a better version of who I am, a better version of the things that I'll do, a better version of the places that I'll go and the people that I'll meet. I'm just excited about this morning. I went to bed on last night, and the reason I want to come really quick this morning, I went to bed on last night. You all know the Jags played. I mean, they're surprising all of us. Definitely a fan, but I'm one of them fans that I put up everything. 2 or 3 years straight in a row, my nerves bad. I can't even watch it play. I'm just gonna pray that you come back. Yes, I'm that type of fan. Sorry. I got a lot of friends that are die hard. I'm thinking of 4 or 5 of them. I'm thinking of family members that live in Jags, and I'm like, this is just so amazing. For me, I love a comeback story. I really love a comeback story. I just want to say this. So last night the game started. We're watching the game, and I'm like, I can't do this. My nerves. I was excited to be excited. It was a natural excitement. It felt good to me. These are moments that I sit back and I say, oh my gosh, I am extremely excited. I'm happy. It feels good to just to rest and reign in that. It feels good. Now it's taken me, it still is taking me a lot of work to get to this space, but it just feels good to be here. So of course, I'm around family, I'm around friends, and I'm excited. Some of my sisters, my Zumba queens, we all in this chat together, and I'm like, y'all, I can't take this. So I knew I had to come and serve this morning. So I knew I wasn't going to stay up to the game end. I just knew that. That happened last week too. But I couldn't even watch it. After the first quarter, I'm like, I can't take this. And we were on the chat, and they were like, you going to bed? You're leaving us? Yeah, first of all, I got to hit it tomorrow. And second, my nerves not cut out for this. I just want to wake up in the morning or in the middle of the night, and I want to see that we have a victory. I can't watch it. What I'm saying to you is, first of all, the Jags were the underdogs. You all know their score. You know their season. You know their record from 2022. Baby, somebody came in, one good connection, and regardless of what they do for the remainder of this season, they have really showed up. They put in some work that none of us have really seen, but it's showing on the field. It's really just a great feeling to watch them and to watch what they believe in, to listen to the quarterback Lawrence, to hear the things that they say, their team, and to really believe that they have something special. They've worked hard, they're coming back. So I'm saying that to say this. I always use the simple things in life to match to my life and the practical things. I went to bed last night, not doubting, but just saying, and I even wrote in our chat, y'all, let's pray for our boys. Let's lift them up. Let's pray for the team, because I got to go to bed. I can't do it. I'm saying this. When it feels like you just can't handle it, sometimes you have to fall back. Get that. Listen what I'm saying. It's okay to take a rest. It's okay to remove yourself. It's okay to shut it all down, because that's what I did last night. Because when we go to chatting, if you all know it, you're in a group chat on your phone, one person responds to, and then everybody else start responding, and you get all the, so I had to shut it down, and I was okay with shutting it down and and resting and saying, all right, this is it. I'm really going to sleep. I pray to wake up to a victory. And when I got up this morning at 4:30, I had 51 messages. And every one of them was from our chat. Super, super excited. All I did was go from the bottom up, and you could see that, there was all the different memes for, to see that we had won. Saying that to say this, compare that to your own life. You don't necessarily have to doubt when you fall back. It's not necessarily anything majorly wrong. When you feel the pressures in your heart, you feel the pressures in your mind, it's okay to fall back, say a prayer, relax, release, let it go, and let it flow, period. I'm saying that's exactly my experience. And you know what? That's kind of been my experience since the last 3 months of 2022, all the way into 2023. It's another level in 2023. I'm A-okay with completely being still. You have to do what you have to do for you to get to where you need to get to. Whatever you're seeking, whatever you're looking for, trust me, if you're trying to get to the next level, if you're trying to get to the next dimension, if you're needing deep, dark, deep down answers from down within, you're going to have to get to a space and a place in your life and in your world where you take those moments, where you lean back, and your mind has to be clear. And somebody asked me, what do you do when you pray? What do you do when you meditate? I said, what do you do when you be still? I basically had to train, and I still have to train and teach my mind how to be still. Because a lot of the times you can be still and your mind is still moving 100 miles per hour. It's not really being still. Did you hear what I just said? You're laying there. That's why some people can't be still. They don't know what it is to be still. They're afraid to be still. They're afraid to be physically alone. I get that. But when you can build up your mind, and you can build up your thoughts and your heart, and you can have power in your tongue, and you can speak to your mind, and you can speak to your heart, and you can pray the prayers of thanksgiving, and you can count it all joy, you're walking in some serious power. Did you hear what I just said? Power for your life. Because I don't care what anybody else says to you. I don't care how many other people encourage you. I don't care how many people inspire you. It's an amazing feeling when you can encourage and inspire yourself. It's an amazing feeling when you can talk to yourself, when you can speak life to yourself, and you see the thing unfold, and you see it manifest. And guess what? Guess who gets the credit? Your faith. Guess who gets the credit? Me. Y'all know I'm a believer. So guess who gets the credit? My God and my God alone. So guess who gets the credit? When I can look and I can see that these are moments and days and years. 2021 when I was weeping and I was moaning and I was crying. 2020 when I was pushing to make myself smile. 2022 when I was fighting and saying, this is not me. I'm going to do what I got to do to get healed. I'm going to do what I got to do to fix this situation. I'm going to do what I got to do to count it all joy. And here it is, 2023. And I really can say I'm transforming. I'm still healing. I'm still mending. But I can sense the beauty. I can sense the sweet spot. I can sense the desire to give, to sow. I can sense the level of healing, the level of vulnerability, the level of to be transparent. I sense it. It's just not a one-time thing. It's a thing that you work on. It's a thing that you push. It's a thing that you stay focused about. It's a thing that you just work and you pull. And it's a thing that you continue to find. Trust me, when the Jags won last weekend, it was it. That game was over. We got to focus on next week. We don't even have time to celebrate because we haven't made it to the championship yet. The real celebration when you get to the championship and you're in the fourth quarter and you have 10 seconds to go and the clock ticks down. It ticks down to 0 and you're ahead. And you're champions. Right now, they're just winners. It makes a difference. Right now, I'm still just winning. That's it. I won one battle. I won one victory. I got to keep going because there's more to come. I have to prepare. I have to focus. Did you hear what I just said? Right now, when you're winning the small things, you're pushing forward. Those are small victories. That's it. You're still winning, but you're still here. You're still pushing. I'm still working. I'm still doing whatever I need to do to get to the space where I'm really living my most authentic self. I'm really living my most vulnerable life where I can open up and I can say, I don't like the way this feels. This is not okay. This is not me. I don't like anger. I don't like feeling that vengeance is mine when it's not. But when I can tell you, when you put in the work and you do what you do, and you work, what you do in private, he rewards you. What you do in secret, you're rewarded openly. Listen at me. I'm telling you, something powerful is happening. Shifting in 23. I'm feeling the works. I'm feeling the benefits. I love it that I said yesterday, I shared this with you all. I'm going to share 3 things that I must do. I must do in 2023. I have to continue to doing these 3 things. And that was revelation to me during some of my quiet time last week. No, it was just Friday when I got that revelation about the 3 things that I learned, and then the 3 things that I must do. I said that on my video the other day. And I'm going to do just that. I'm going to trust what I see. I'm going to be trusting what I see, what I feel, what I know. I'm going to trust my intuition, my anointing, my discernment. And I'm going to obey quickly. I'm going to obey quickly. Because I have to do the first 2 things in order to obey. I don't have to have an understanding. I don't have to have clarity. I don't have to have an explanation. I don't have to have an apology. That's what I learned. I don't have to. Those are my don't have tos. I don't have to have an understanding. I don't have to have an explanation, and I don't have to have clarity. And I'm going to add, I don't even have to have an apology. So what? I don't have to have it. It is what it is. And I'm going to tell you something. When that man said to me, in the middle of that brokenness, and I had simple questions, when God was opening up my eyes, and it was said to me, can't you just take your losses? When you came into my world and you played a part in being the friend or the angel that God had sent my way to help me heal, because you experienced it and you know what it feels like to lose a child, and you prayed P-R-E-Y on the brokenness, and I was the most vulnerable. It hit me last week when the statement was said to me, can't you just take your losses? Can't you just take the L? And I didn't understand it at that time. But when I left and hung up the phone, or when I left and I cried till I threw up, that was God making me and mending me for this moment. Do you understand me? If you're watching me and you may be at a point where you don't understand things, get to a point where you don't need an understanding. You don't need an explanation. You don't need clarity. You don't need an apology. I can now say I'm accepting it. It's a beautiful place to be in, because all of that helped me to trust what I see, what I believe, what I know. It helped me to trust my intuition, to trust my anointing, to trust my discernment. And in doing all of that, I can now know the power of obeying quickly. I could have never gotten here with all of the distractions that I had over the last 3 years. I could have never gotten to this space being busybody. I could have never gotten here being all over the place, moving and going and doing what I wanted to do, and doing and going and doing what I felt like was okay and right. I knew that in this season it was do or die. Just like the Jags, they had to trust their coach. They had to trust the directors. They had to trust me and say, if you could just do it this way, if you could just flow this way, if you could move this way, if you can just trust us, we're gonna come out on top. We're gonna have some victories. Just trust. You don't have to understand when we tell you to do this. Play, just trust. And I'm connecting that with my own life of health and fitness, my own life of being an athlete, and my own life of being a champion, not just a winner. I'm trusting this journey. I don't have to understand it, but I'm trusting it. And better, by and by, I'm seeing the power of putting in the work, the power of pushing through, the power of leaning independent on something that's greater than myself, the power of counting it all joy, the power of obeying quickly, the power of holding myself accountable. So with that being said, I hope y'all have an amazing, amazing day.